Cordant is transforming. Historically, we were profit maximizers, we're focused on money, on wealth. We're moving to a new paradigm where the focus moves to people, to a social mission, to generating prosperity rather than wealth. The key here is to cap the amount the shareholders take and to give the rest back to society. That's a paradigm shift, and that's what enables us to make a huge difference.
Cordant is on a run rate of about £840 million turnover per annum, so it's a sizable enterprise. That's made up of 10 operating companies. The largest turns around about £350 million a year, and the smallest about £5 million a year. We currently have about 5,800 clients that we service, and they can range from people like Amazon and Tesco's through to the NHS, so it's a huge scope and wide variety of organisations. The board, totally aligned with the shareholders, came up with a view that wealth should be distributed within the social enterprise. Each of the individual shareholders have agreed to a cap of £1 million per shareholder group. We also put in place a cap for the management teams as well, and we used the equation of 20 times the lowest paid workers.
I think there's been a real consensus emerging, and that comes from politicians, of course, but it also comes from leading economists, academics, and indeed our FTSE 100 business leaders. And actually these models of creating shared value create untold customer loyalty, staff loyalty, and actually provide a really strong business benefit.
Cordant's aim is to help the disintermediation process. The smartphone and networks enable people to communicate directly with one another. That could be an employer communicating directly with a candidate or an employee. That could be a patient communicating directly with a carer. We're committed to that change. We're investing hundreds of thousands of pounds now in new systems that will change healthcare, will change recruitment, will change education.
We've developed, as an example, an onboarding system that allows people to self-register themselves for work. From the back of that, we've developed our fundamentals system. So it gives them the training material so that they can start looking at how they can upskill themselves, how they can look at being more engaged with our well-being programs, and all of the traditional methodology that you would expect in a business wrapped up into a technology program that they can access online.
In education, the move is towards bespoke education for each pupil. Each pupil matters, they're all different, so it's about an experience which is suited to the individual.
We want to look at how we develop the human experience and offer that a group like Cordant can give within the debate to help broaden the experiences and mindsets of educators so that they can start to make deeper and more informed human decisions about the education process and transformation.
And that platform that we hope to help to build should make a big difference. Similarly with the workforce, we want each employee to recognise they make a difference, they're individuals, they're not a cog in a machine. Again, healthcare should be disintermediated. The patient should take as much responsibility for themselves as they can. Again, technology can help that. The next tier of support is the family. The third tier of support is the community, next door neighbours, and then you have the carers. If we can facilitate an environment where these different interests together work to develop a bespoke solution for the patient, people will live healthier and more meaningful lives.
Turning this organisation into a social enterprise is not about stopping or ceasing to make profit. This is all about how do we make more profit so that we can invest that money into really good causes that can make a difference for individuals and for society at large.
I think there's a consensus, not just in the UK but right around the world, that economies have to do more of the heavy lifting in order to achieve the solutions we need to meet the challenges we all face. And I think Cordant taking this bold and brave step is a little glimpse into the future.
Today, Cordant touches the lives of hundreds of thousands in education, employment and healthcare. In the future, we hope it will be millions. We've only just begun.